Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I have seen people do this and I had this thought and I absolutely love Pinterest. We're gonna be having Pinterest control my entire life, from my outfit, hair, makeup, what I'm eating for lunch, what's my coffee order. We're gonna watch a movie tonight. I don't know what we're watching. We're gonna let Pinterest decide. Everything in between that I can think of during the day, we're gonna let Pinterest control our day. I'm very excited about this video. I hope you guys really enjoy it. There were some ups, there were some downs. A good way to get yourself out of your comfort zone, do things that you normally wouldn't do or wouldn't think about doing. I feel like it's a really cool idea. If you plan on doing this and letting Pinterest control your day, please let me know and tag me in any video that you make, or if you're just gonna do like a little TikTok about it, do it. So let's just jump right into Pinterest controlling our entire day. So we're gonna start off with doing our hair and makeup for the day, of course. I'm gonna go right into my phone and we're gonna search my hairstyle and we're gonna see what comes up for that. I feel like I've seen her before. So far, except for the thumbnail, I'm happy because it's gonna be pretty much all up, which is also good because it is raining right now outside. Okay, cool. So we're just going to do a ponytail, curl it, and then basically just put another ponytail to make it like a bun. Very Pamela Anderson. It's a very easy look for us to do. So let's get into it. She did have a couple like money pieces out. So I'm just going to grab pieces right in the front here. And then we're going to just pin it up out of the way. Beautiful. And the rest, we are going to get into a slicked back pony hair tie. Okay, so now we have the pony. I'm going to curl the entire pony really fast, and then we will finish her off, and then our hair's done already. I curled all of my hair in the ponytail. I did my little money pieces. I did also trim them. I did cut my own hair. So now we're going to do like that Pamela Anderson kind of like bun thing. So I'm going to get another hair tie. I feel like I've done something like this before. Stick it all like this so it kind of looks like a donut on the top of my head, if that makes sense. I'm going to grab it. Oh gosh. And I feel like my hair's longer than I think it is. Okay. It's pretty good. How similar is that to this side? I like. This side I feel like is okay. We're not even going to look at the back. I don't know her. The back is none of my business. I feel like it's pretty good. Hair done. Let's move on to her makeup. So let's go into Pinterest again. I'm going to search my makeup style or something. We're just going to see what comes up. Okay. I don't think this is my makeup style at all. I don't feel like I would ever see myself doing this makeup style. This is really, with the hair, going to be giving Pamela Anderson. It doesn't look like she's got too much face makeup on, but I'm still gonna have to do a full foundation because I have to. I never do like this kind of like dark brown smoky eye, especially not for the daytime. So let's get into it. Okay, so she does have a little bit of a glow. So I'm gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip primer. Now, since you can see like her freckles and stuff coming through, she's definitely either isn't wearing a foundation or she isn't wearing like a very heavy foundation. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint because I feel like this will be the closest thing to kind of like that no makeup look. So
Jump scare.
you can tell like this is very bronzy. So for my bronzer though, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Lifter Stick. This is not really a contour stick. I think it's just kind of like whatever you want to use it for. But I bought a darker shade. I bought the shade 55 so that I could use it as a contour, and I do really like it. So we're gonna go in with that. We're gonna really bronze the skin up. Concealer. She doesn't look like she's wearing a ton of concealer. I'm just gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible for our full wear concealer. I'm not gonna do too much because it doesn't look like she has a lot of concealer under her eye. It looks like she has a good amount of blush on, which I love. She's bringing it down to the apples of her cheeks, which I haven't done that in a really long time. We're gonna do it today. I use this Milk Makeup cream blush. This is in the shade Work. I feel like it's pretty close to like what she's got going. And we're going to bring it a little bit further down. I just haven't been wearing it on the apples of my cheek as much anymore. And I feel like this color is pretty perfect. Now, her skin looks very glowy and doesn't look like there's a lot of powder on it. I have to do some powder, you guys, because I'm so oily. So I'm going to use the Beauty Creations powder. This is just their translucent one. But I'm not going to use a brightening powder underneath my eyes because her under eyes don't look like they're brightened by anything. It just kind of looks very similar to the rest of her face. Normally, I would use a brightening powder, but doesn't have one of those, so we can't use it today. But we will bring back that glow with some highlights. So it will stay on my face really well today, but also be reminiscent of the Pinterest photo. To bring back that warmth to the skin, because we put powder over it, I'm going to go in with some powder bronzer. This is by Fenty in the shade Into Sun. Blush, I'm going to go in with MAC's Melba. I feel like this will be a great combination. To bring back some of that glow, I want to go in with a highlighter that's not going to be too blinding and a little bit like more fine of a powder. So I'm going to go in with MAC's Soft and Gentle. This is the perfect highlight to just give a natural glow to the skin without it looking too much like a highlighter. Now, she does have freckles on her face, so I am going to add some freckles. This is a little freckle pen, freckle stamp that I bought from the TikTok shop. And I'm just going to lightly put that just right on the cheeks because that seems to be where a lot of her freckles are. Now, the brows are very fluffy. Her brows, I mean, I have pretty good sized brows and pretty fluffy brows, but hers were like another level. And then I'm going to go in with my normal pen. This is the Faux Brow by L'Oreal. I really like this. And I'm just going to pretty much fill in my brows like normal. I do kind of just follow my natural brow and kind of just fluff them up. Okay, so the star of the show, the main thing that we see in this photo is, of course, this smoky eye. So I'm going to take a brown shade. So I'm just going to pack that on the lid. And then I'm just going to take a lighter brown and we're just going to blend that into the crease. I'm pretty happy with that. So the last part of her makeup for her eyes, besides mascara, I'm going to add a little bit of a really dark brown shadow. I'm going to put it right as close to the lash line as possible. Okay, so those are the eyes all done. I am going to go just do some mascara right off camera. Then we'll come back. We're going to do the lips. All right, mascara is on. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just don't like this makeup. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't like smoky eyes on me. I don't feel very pretty right now. We are rolling with the punches today. This is what Pinterest said is my makeup style for today, and this is what we're gonna do. I just don't think it looks very good. So I'm gonna go in with this lip liner. This is by the brand Quebest. I don't know. I found these on TikTok shop, but they're also on Amazon. I will link everything that I'm wearing in the description below for you guys too. So this is their number 9. Line our lips with this. And then for the final touch, because her lips are a little bit more glossy, I'm gonna go in with these L'Oreal Pump Ambition lip oils. This is in the shade 601 Worth It because it's a little bit more of like a mauve shade. And I'm just going to go over top of that lip liner. And then with that, that is the hair and makeup all done. Go get our outfit from Pinterest and then we will continue our day. And it's time for our outfit. Pretty gloomy today. It was raining earlier. It looked like it stopped. Let's search up my fall outfit. This is very doable. I feel like I have things in my closet very similar to this. I have a sweater that I think we can work that I wore for my week of Pinterest outfits. But everything else I pretty much have, so that's perfect. So I'm going to throw on some tights really quick and then we'll get started. I'm going to throw this black skirt on. I feel like it's very similar. It's corduroy. I can't really tell what the fabric is in hers. I don't think it super matters, but it does have that little slit there that she's got. So let's throw this on. I haven't worn this skirt in quite a while. Okay, so for the sweater, we're gonna go with this one. If you did watch my Pinterest picks my outfits for a week video, I wore this for one of the days, but I feel like it's the closest thing that I have in my closet to like what she's wearing. So let's throw this. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm afraid it's gonna be like a little bit too long. We might have to like finagle it a little bit. The closest thing that I have in my closet to what she's wearing. Okay, what do we think? I feel like it's pretty close. I do think that the little slits on the side are going to be really good for this. So I feel like it's very, very close to what she's wearing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these socks on because if you look at the picture, you can see like some white popping out of the boot. So this is how we're gonna achieve that. And then she's just wearing some classic black boots. You guys have seen these if you watch my Pinterest video. I feel like this outfit is very close to what the girl on Pinterest was wearing. When I was gonna do this video, I had just finished my hair and makeup and I was like, oh my gosh, what if the outfit like doesn't look good? I feel like it works. I feel like it works. I feel like this is a really cute fall outfit too. I feel like this would be something that I would probably wear. I'm kind of surprised I never thought of this or put these things together, but I actually really like this outfit. I think it's super cute. I think it put everything together because I was not loving my hair and makeup. We are ready for the day. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to a coffee shop and we're going to get a coffee. So let's see what Pinterest wants us to order. Okay, let's get into what we're getting for coffee. So let's type in iced coffee order because I'm an iced coffee girly and see what comes up. It's a Starbucks order. We won't be going to Starbucks. We're not going to Starbucks. So I do know that there is a coffee shop that I wanted to try since being back in Michigan. So maybe we'll go there. But let's look at this coffee order and see what it says. So it's vanilla, hazelnut, caramel, heavy cream. So basically like a caramel latte coffee, which is perfect because that's my favorite. So we're going to go to this coffee shop that I wanted to go to anyway, and we'll see if they have, I'm sure that they will. I mean, I feel like a caramel latte is pretty standard. So we're going to head there. So let's head there. Let's get a cup of coffee, do one thing at a time, and we'll keep going. All right, we just got to the coffee shop. Let's go in, get our caramel latte. Also, it's not feeling very much like a fall day. It's actually very warm. We have a pistachio latte. Ugh, Pinterest, why didn't you tell me to get that? Can I just do an iced caramel macchiato? Yes, of course. But it was super cute. I tried to get some footage of it. The croissants were massive. So the only thing that they had that was the closest to that Starbucks order is just a caramel macchiato. So I did get that. So let's do a little mixy. Let's give it a little taste test. I love the cup. So it's super cute. And they had like really cute cups, like if you were sitting there. But if you wanted to drink your coffee there, they have really cool, interesting cups. Let's do a taste test. It tastes like a caramel macchiato. It's really good. Only thing is like this was like nearly $9. Why? Let's head on home and we'll see what Pinterest is going to make us do next. Okay, just got back and let me tell you, I guzzled that coffee down. It was absolutely delicious. It's time for lunch. So what are we going to do? We have to ask Pinterest what we're having for lunch. We're going to search my lunch recipe. Cheesy garlic chicken wraps. Not something I normally would eat. Chicken tortillas. I'm going to add lettuce to mine just to give it a little bit of a better crunch. Garlic, olive oil, mayo, and some cheddar cheese. Okay, let's take this one little step at a time. We're going to prepare the filling. In a pan over medium heat, warm olive oil, add minced garlic and saute until golden, add diced chicken and toss to infuse flavors. I'm going to throw olive oil in here. It says 4 cloves of, 4 cloves of garlic. Obviously, this is just chopped up garlic. I'm just going to add the rest of this because there's not much left. I just cubed it because that's the way I want it. So that it's pretty easy and like to put into the actual wrap. Next, we're gonna add the cheese. It says like 2 cups of cheese or something. Got sharp cheddar cheese, but you, of course, get whatever cheese your little heart desires. So I'm just gonna put maybe half a cup or something. Mix that together so that the cheese kind of starts to melt. And then we need to add some mayo. This is like a garlic aioli. A tablespoon or so. We have our burrito here, our burrito tortilla. I'm gonna put some lettuce on the bottom because I want a little crunch. We're gonna get our chicken, cheese, garlic aioli mixture. This honestly looks disgusting, if I'm being completely honest with you.
God! And does it normally look like a plate of liquid shit?
No. Not the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Now we're going to attempt to wrap this. I'm horrible at wrapping burritos, but I'm going to do my best. She's oozing out a little bit. I'm going to stick it on into the saucepan so we can kind of crisp up the tortilla. I'm so happy I didn't burn it. Let's get some ASMR. Moment of truth, you guys. Moment of truth. Hopefully it's good. Ooh, pretty good. Let's do a taste test. Okay, quite warm. It looks good though. Smells really good. So kind of looks like something I feel like you would buy at Taco Bell. I was a little bit worried with like heating up lettuce, but I didn't know how to like get around that. Not bad. It's actually really good. It came out really nice. There's still some crunch from the lettuce, which is good. Maybe I should have added a little bit of salt. But the amount of cheese, maybe a little bit more mayo to it to kind of add a little bit extra tanginess. Oh, you know what? I should have added like a little lemon or something to it. That would have been really good too. Chicken was really good. The crispiness of the tortilla is really good. Look at me becoming a little food critic. But overall, it's really good. So I'm gonna eat my lunch and then we're gonna do an activity. We're going to do a little fall activity, a little something to do. We'll see what Pinterest has in store for us when we're ready to do that. So I'm going to finish this and I'll come back and we're going to do our activity together. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our fall activity for the day. I wanted to do something just like a little craft or something like that. I feel like that would be really fun. So let's go to Pinterest. We're going to go and search fall activity and let's see here. The first activity that comes up is painting some pumpkins while eating crumble cookies. We're not going to be eating the crumble cookies, but I did go to the store and they didn't really have any pumpkins. I just decided we're just going to paint on a canvas. I do need to figure out what we're going to paint. I wanted to do something Halloween theme or fall themed. So I'm going to go to Pinterest and we're going to do that. Halloween painting, cute little ghost with a drink and a pumpkin in the side. So I feel like that will be pretty easy to do. I don't want to do anything that's too difficult because I don't think that I'm going to be able to do it. Let's get all of our things set up and ready to go, and then we'll paint this, and hopefully it'll come out cute. I got all this stuff at the dollar store, so don't come at me if it's not the prettiest. I'm going to put this right next to me so I don't lose it. So we're going to start with, should I start with the black? And just kind of draw around it. I'm not a painter, okay? I love paintings. I love going to museums. I used to work for an art gallery in Soho, but like me painting, I don't know about that. I feel like you're supposed to paint it like white first so that it goes on really smooth. I feel like that's what I've seen Bob Ross do.
Whatever makes you happy, because painting is very individual.
Feel like what I want to do, I'm just going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with my gut and I'm going to do what my gut is telling me. I'm going to take the black. I'm going to make the ghost. To commit, we're just going to go. We're just going to go for it. I don't think it's going to look good, you guys. It's already not looking too good. The little ghost here has like some shadows and stuff. We need to finish our ghost up. Okay, you guys, I've been working on this for like way too long. It's a little embarrassing now, but I will say, I mean, what do I expect? The paints are from the dollar store, like, but I don't know how. The ghost is cute, okay, but the drink, girl, I tried. From far away, not too bad.
Sure, Jan.
Like, look at the pumpkin. The drink is absolutely horrific. I like the ghost. I think the ghost came out really good. I like the details that I was able to put in there. Like, I don't think it's honestly horrible for like my first time, but do I think it's good? No. Would I sell this? No. I'm gonna clean this up, take a little bit of a break, and then we just have dinner and a movie left. So I'm very excited about that. I hope you guys are really enjoying this video. If you've made it to this part so far, comment a ghost. Don't tell me it's bad in the comments. I already know it's not going to be very good. I just decided let's step away from it because I'm just going to get frustrated and this is just supposed to be a fun thing. But I think I would do this again. I feel like I would start doing this again and maybe I would invest in better paints. I think that it still was a cute idea. And I'm not too upset with how it turned out. Okay, hello. It's been a little bit now. It's about 5 o'clock. I'm ready to start cooking dinner. So let's figure out what we're eating and then we'll figure out what movie we're watching. So let's open up Pinterest. We know the routine. Let's type in my dinner. We are getting easy beef and broccoli. I'm absolutely obsessed with Asian food. It's mostly what I eat, so I'm totally cool with this. I've never made this by myself at home. I usually don't even order this, so this will be interesting. So let's hope it turns out well because this is going to be a first time for all of us. So let's get into it. I have my steak right here. It's a sirloin tip. We have to marinate it for 10 minutes. So that's what we're going to do this first. It says we need a tablespoon of soy sauce. I feel like the low-key, we're just going to kind of eyeball this a little bit. Just want to make sure I have enough and like really get it marinated. Peanut oil, but I don't have any peanut oil. It says you can use vegetable oil. I'm going to use sesame oil. I'm going to go rogue. I'm going to change it up. I feel like sesame oil kind of goes well with a lot of Asian dishes. So then we need a tablespoon of cornstarch. So this we are going to measure out because I don't want to do that wrong. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Gorgeous. Mix this up. Let this marinate. I put rice on, so I'm going to get that on the heat. And then we're going to move on to the sauce. And then we have to chop up the broccoli. Let's make our sauce really fast. Beef or chicken stock. I have beef stock, so we're going to use that. We're going to put all this into a large bowl. So a half a cup of beef stock. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Got 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. 1, 2, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch again. And our sauce will be done. All right, I got all of our broccoli cut up. I'm gonna get this onto the stove to steam, and then I'm gonna cook the beef. I just recorded my entire taste test of this without recording it. This is what it came out to looking like. Honestly, not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen in your life, but I do think that it's pretty accurate to like if I was to just order takeout. I'm still going to take a bite with you guys. A little bit of everything in here. Rice, beef, and our broccoli. I can't believe I didn't record all that. Still just as good. Still definitely needs some salt, like I said in the first clip. For my first time cooking it at home, pretty good. So the last thing that we're going to do tonight is I'm going to watch a movie. So of course we have to go to Pinterest for our very last time and see what movie we're going to watch. I think I'm just going to type in movie and we'll start from there. And if it doesn't work, we'll do something else. Mean Girls. I haven't watched this movie in quite a while, so this will be a nice little movie to watch tonight since I haven't seen it in so long. Also, this movie came out in 2004. I don't know, but I love me some Lindsay Lohan. I love Rachel McAdams. So I'm very excited actually to watch this. This is going to be really fun. So we're going to sit and relax, watch Mean Girls, and we're going to eat our beef and broccoli.
I think so. Regina George. Sorry, I can explain. Explain how you forgot to invite us to your party.
I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. To be part of our family over here. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Bare minimum, I would love to get to 3,000. So if you are not subscribed and you've watched this entire video, I think it's time for you to subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.